Hello. Is this loud? Or is it just right? Oh, Patrick Roy. What? This is the one after the one we owned, I think. So this is the one that comes after 93, funnily enough, but it was called MPL or something. We already played that one, I think, and I think you did say that you did have that one. So, and this is the one next to it, but I think it's something to do with they didn't have the license or something. Yeah, that's the one. This is the next one after that, but they managed to have the full proper NHL title after the first one, I think. So, about the man, Mark Lesser. Hey, Mark Lesser. Ooh, in colour. What I wanted to glance, I'm not going to read all of this because it's just not interesting, but I'm going to pull up the instructions for me because I'm curious about this. But face off, passes the puck, speed burst, direction of the pass. Offense, change lines, flip pass. What does change lines mean? Wrist shot. I don't know what any of this means. Passes the puck. Or one time without the puck. Manual goalie. I'm not manually the goalie. But the thing that I thought was interesting, the only thing that I really want to have a look at really. Ron Barr, he returns. I don't know who that is. I was interested in the new features. If we want to distinguish between the previous game that we played, NHLPA 93, they added these features to make it better for us all. Goalie control, shootout game, penalty shots, bench and board checks, 3 or 4 player compatible with adapter, 1992-93 NHL rosters and player ratings, variable player ratings for players on hot or cold streaks, save player records for each player, save user standings and records, one-timer special moves by the selected player, new player stats, flip passes, reverse angle replay, clear the zone when killing penalties, automatic line changes. What is a line change? Tougher computer defense, tougher goalies, computer shooting scoring moves, player and team cards, player profiles, local organ music. That's exciting. 72 pieces in all. Team logos at center ice. New crowd animations. No fighting or blood. What? Why would you add? That's not a feature. You've removed the best thing. Period stats. More kinds of game stats. 2 expansion teams. But yeah, and that's all I really care to know about this game. I was interested to see how it progresses, if it does. The commentator guy. Is this too loud? Does it need turning down? Or is it fine? Let's press reset. I want the full experience. EA Sports. It's in the game. High Score and Mark Lesser present. NHL Hockey 94. Let's go. Programmed by Mark Lesser. They're really hammering home this Mark Lesser guy. Based on NHLPA 93 by Jim Simmons. Let me just check the volume. Seems to be okay. Player ratings. Maybe it's just my headset that's loud. Why does Rob Blake look like he's just looks weird. You can't see his helmet very well. Do they really have like photo images of every single player? Why do I feel like this music just keeps getting louder and louder and louder the longer it goes on? Who are we going to be? I don't really know what I'm looking at. Regular season, new playoffs, shootout. I just want to do a match. One. Who should we be? The New York Rangers, Ottawa, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Quebec, Tampa Bay. Why is this music? It's so kind of irritating. Washington, Winnipeg. Also, why is Team 1 on the right side and Team... Always Pittsburgh, the Barley Bap special. We'll go with Pittsburgh then. Oh, I like the penguin. Per length, 5 minutes. Oh god, this menu is awful. It just keeps like flipping around and clunking everywhere. One home, demo, one bit. We will be... We will be... Who? This music is awful. Does anybody else think this music's horrible? It's giving me a headache. I'm turning it down on my headphones. That's better. It's reminding me of like Fairy Tale. It's ear piercing. Jeremy, who? And everything's moving so fast. It's a very busy menu screen. User records. I don't know. Why does everything keep changing at the top of the screen? Penalties on, I guess. Line changes. I don't know what a line changer is, so we'll just put it onto auto. Music is trash. I think the loop isn't long enough, and the fact that it loops and restarts make it more obnoxious. It's just got this horrible noise. Oh my god. What do I want to do? Oh, it's changed on my menu now. Why does it keep doing that? When I... What? New playoffs? What is a new playoff versus a regular season? I just want to do a match. Why would you choose... Why is... Like... Why is demo the default setting? It's like the default setting for the game is to not play. Just don't play the game. That's how it's intended. We'll go with a new playoff, I guess. We'll be Pittsburgh versus New Jersey. I've personally... Maybe new playoff will change the music, maybe. I've personally always found it mind-boggling as to why you would ever want sports games to just be simulated by the computer. Like, do people enjoy watching computer-simulated sports matches on retro consoles back in the day? Like, don't you want to play? Or just watch a real match? Playoffs. Okay, let's go. Calgary. Hi, I'm Romba. Oh, Romba. That's Romba. From EA Sports. Welcome to a sold-out Civic Arena. Tonight's National Hockey League game features the New Jersey Devils and the Pittsburgh Penguins. For Pittsburgh, Tom Barrasso is on a hot streak, but Larry Murphy is off his game. For New Jersey, Claude Lavoie is on a hot streak, but everybody's on a hot streak. But Stephanie Ritter is off his game. Oh, they're throwing a lot of shade. Civic Arena crowd record is 80 dB decibels. Hit the start button to begin. Use A and C buttons to cycle through matchups. Hot? What's a matchup? I'm confused. The absolute mad lad. Did they include the broken UI in the list of new features? Probably. You know, they removed the fun and added in a broken UI. I'm contracting for the gambling company right now. Simulated races are quite a thing since COVID. But were they on the Mega Drive? Hi there, hi Cassius. You're just in time for this. I love... Don't make me read it again. As a kid, just thought he had a cool name. It turns out he was a hockey god. Lemieux. I had a good taste in players in a sport I knew nothing about. I'm confused what a matchup is, and why do I want to cycle through it? Who's hot and who's not? What is it? What we rating them on? The hotties and the notties? Ooh, poor Richard, he's cold. Samak. Oh, there's Lemieux. Lovely. Do you want his thing? Shall I pause it for you for a second, Barley? So you can just make random tweets about nothing. With no context. Richard is cold, but Stevens knows what you did. I'm quite obsessed with 80 Jaeger. It looks like a yearbook picture. Have a nice summer. Fetisov, Murphy. What's as good as Britton Donahue? Bitten Donington. Samuelson. Jeremy Jaeger was my guy. He had a sick mullet too. He certainly did. Let's look at it again. He looks so young. How old is he? He looks like about 15. I think it might just be the pixel art. Jaeger was my... Am I pronouncing it right? Jaeger? Jaeger? Him and Lemon... Why have they all got names I can't pronounce? From Pittsburgh in the last one. He led the league in the points in 94. Well, this is NHL 94. Godly partnership in that game. Jaeger's mullet is extraordinary. You can't not stare at it. I know, let's go back again. I wish I'd stopped cycling through. But he looks so very young in that picture. Stevens is a bit of alright. I feel like I'm having more fun just looking through the play. Lemieux looks good though, Barley. I can see why you would. Richer. Wait, Lemieux's there. How many? There's two Lemieux. Is that just a common hockey name? That picture makes him look young. Terraria, Barrasso. Getting on the Lemieux hype train. Choo choo! Brothers, maybe? Do you reckon? Well, that Lemieux is number 69. I like Mario Lemieux for Pittsburgh. I don't even know. Let's just press start, eh? Ooh. You can kind of see how it's exactly the same game, isn't it? This is all coming back to me. This is the same menu as 93, isn't it? Want to say Jeremy Jaeger still plays on Just Retired. How do we say his surname though? Ooh. Edit lines. What's a line? Oh, Cassius, you missed me talking, I think, before you arrived. What's a line? And I've set it to auto. Change lines, but I don't know what it means. Line editor. I think the lines are fine as they are. Set original lines. That's fine. Exit. I'm not touching stuff I don't understand. Team roster. Can we look at them individually? Switch teams. He's 50 and still plays. Line up. I don't know what you just said. Playoffs. EA do make the most hideous menus, don't they? How's his mullet doing these days? Player cards. Oh, there we go. We can look at them. There he is. Jaromir Jaeger. 68 forwards. It's your teams you shift between throughout the game. Oh. Who's the other Ulf? Oh. Claude Lemieux. Who was the other one? I can't find him. Fogarty. Mario Lemieux. So they just have the same surname. Is it just it just must be a thing then? Change no, let's just start. That's the thing, the Immortal is almost all menu. You really don't like that game. Where are we? Which way am I going? Up. Let's go. Oh god. It's a very small arena, isn't it? Oh yeah, you know it's EA when there's no bloody music. Woo! Icing. There's not even like any sounds. Except the sounds of booze. Maybe they're not saying boo. Maybe they're saying moon. Go on, shoot. How do I shoot? Can you be tackled? I'm still trying to play football. I'm trying to tackle everybody, but it's not working, is it? Come on. Let me pull up the PDF again. Ooh. What was the buttons for offence? Face off, speed burst, change lanes, passes the puck, wrist shot, hold for a slap shot. What's a slap shot? I don't know what this terminology is. Is it a shoot? First line is the fast sense defense, third is your checkers, fourth is relief, high energy. I don't know why more sports things aren't banning soundtracks. European club soccer that we had growing up has some bops, but it was 100% best for it. You can check people against the glass. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know how to sport. Woo! Face off. Oh shit, let me check the manual. How do we face off? What's the buttons? Where's a face off? B is control passes the puck. C is speed burst. Body check. Why are we checking the bodies? Control. I don't know. I don't know how to play these games. I don't understand the rules. I thought it was like football. Like just grab the puck and hit it. Oh, where is it? So bad. Where's my goalie going? Is that why we're being whistled at? I like the total symmetrical crowd on the menu. Symmetry is very appealing. Who am I? There we are. Go, go! Penalty. My penalty. Are they ignoring the ref? Where's my penalty? Penalty. Come on then. But who? What just happened? Can you get in fights in this one? Well, it said in the manual that they removed the fights and the blood as an improvement. Whatever that means. I'm not feeling this. I don't understand how to play. Pass. Pass the puck. Pass the puck. Pass that puck. Oh, how do you tackle? Whoop. Go, go, go. Shoot. Fucking so close. Oh, God. Period's over. So down a penalty means someone goes in the sin bin. Sin bin. Sin bin, that takes me back to school. Is sin bin the correct name? They added a feature in this release where you can't fight or reach. Yes, apparently it was a feature. It's more like soccer on ice. Such features. Strategy is a lot like football, but more physical. Tackle, beg your pardon. I don't know how to tackle, that's the problem. I figured out how to shoot, but I don't know what tackle is. Let's check again. Maybe you can help me. Let me pull up the manual. What would be tackle? I need to know what the button is. So, face off, I don't understand what face off is. Offense, change lines, flip pass, clear puck. What does that mean? How do why am I changing lines? Flip pass, clear puck. B, passes puck is what I've got. Then C is shoot. Without the puck. No, I'm not controlling the goalie. Defense, holds hooks. Poke check. What's tackle? I always find it quite easy to follow being familiar with the rules of soccer. Compared to American football, it's a mystery. See, I understand, like, sort of football. But how can I tackle another player? Which button would it be? Hold hooks. What does that mean? Poke, check, trip, switch to closest player. Why do sports have to all have different vocabularies for the same fucking thing, essentially? Like, why can't just why isn't tackle just tackle? And like shoot. You played American football for 16 years. Oh, Cassie, you're gonna have to teach me how to play because there's about 30 fucking Madden games. I don't know what to do. If you hold C, then you'll see your fellow draw the stick back, release it for a slap shot, do it right, and you'll break a window. Is that the objective? Is A just moving the puck while skating? So I don't... Maybe. I'm pressing A now and nothing seems to be happening. Oh. Who am I? I'd just like to know how to get the puck off people in defensive mode. God, maybe it's automatic if you just go near them. Whoops! Oh God! I break someone's knees. Woo! Face off. What is a face off? Can we check his body? It was lovely. I pressed C and I checked his body. The hell? Icing? What's an icing? Oh, it's this thing, isn't it? I've seen this on like the TV. My hometown's actually kind of famous for ice hockey, but, you know, clearly it had nothing to do with me. I don't know if you've heard. How did the changes work in hockey? A player's allowed to change at a stoppage of play. Coaches are responsible for letting players know which liners out next and generally keep certain players together. Everyone outside the US is confused that Americans play football with their hands. Exactly. We had one of the Madden games growing up, but it was a mystery even to my sports-loving brother. A co-op strategy is to have one player charge to keep while the other shoots. Time for Lemieux to get a body check. Plus it's weird. Home gets 8 seconds. Visiting gets 5 seconds every time when the whistle is blown. What? So, boo. My hometown, I'm from Nottingham in the UK, and we have a famous team called, we have the Nottingham Panthers, which I believe are pretty good. I think they're a good ice hockey team. I'd always heard the name. And people would go watch them. I suppose that doesn't mean that they're necessarily good, but I feel like they were. We have a big ice arena as well. So Nottingham's kind of like known for hockey. Icing is offside. Don't assume I know what offside means. It's one of the greatest mysteries of life, isn't it? Offside. You know it or you don't, and I don't. I'm afraid. I guess it's like you're on the wrong part of the pitch that you're not supposed to be, but I don't know the rules well enough. In like football, soccer. I mean, Nottingham, Robin Hood, indeed. With his merry man. What the fuck? Thought there was no fighting in this version. You just slammed my ass into the wall. Must have been after I checked his body. Icing is when a player on his team's side of the red centre line shoots the puck all the way down the ice. And it... What? Icing is when a player on his team's side of the red centre line shoots the puck all the way down the ice and it crosses the red goal line at any point other than the goal. Icing is not permitted when teams are equal strength for power play. Was his body okay after your checking? I don't know. He seemed to want to slam me into the wall afterwards. What is a body check? Is that a thing? In football, offside is in relation to the position of the attacking players versus defenders when the pass is played. I feel like icing is a pretty okay rule. It'd be boring if everyone just shot away the puck all the time. I don't even know what I'm doing in this face-off. I'm just pressing buttons. Am I ever going to score a single hit? Oh, it's all getting excited. What should we do with the drunken sailor? Oh my god, just fucking... The goal is so tiny. How are you supposed to have a score? I think I just knocked the shit out of him. Offside? Who's offside? I feel like I played an ice hockey game though, because it's sort of familiar to me. Oh. Knock me over. This is your Barley Bap Sports lesson of the day. It's some players just standing beside the goal, behind all the defenders are waiting for a long ball. So American footballers when either team crosses the line of the scrimmage before the ball is snapped. So many different rules. I don't even understand American football at all. It's just the mind boggles. I think I recently figured out that American football is all about like trying to move the ball meters at a time, and it's constant trying to move the ball back again and winning territory or something. That's like fucking Risk. Is it a sport or is it war? Bum 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 bum. Is that baseball? Sort of is. I'd rather learn Mahjong. This is not very fun for me, this game. The football games have been much more fun because they're very simple. Just tackle, pass the ball and shoot. This is like what is going on? The thing that I don't like about some of these sports, this ice hockey, and it's very much the same with American football, constant stopping, constantly stopping. You know, like with football, it's just the ball is always like rolling around and people are doing stuff, and it's only when you do a foul that it stops or it goes away. But I feel like when I was playing American football, and like even playing this, it's like every 3 seconds we're stopping for some reason. Is it because I'm playing this badly though? Might be why we keep stopping. But with American football, what I did sample of the John Madden games or whatever, I couldn't even get into the game. I couldn't figure out how to do it because it was constantly just back to the menus and picking strategies. Why can't we just play? Ooh, was that better? I guess in this game you can't just whiz you can't have your defense person take the puck all the way up the top. Would that be offside? Period over. How many periods have we got? Nobody's winning. This match is going on for an eternity. Even the computer can't win. Baseball has to be the most boring popular sport in my opinion. See, and yet, well, actually, I don't know about baseball, but I like softball and like rounders. They're sort of similar. I used to play rounders and softball in school, and I thought that was pretty straightforward and enjoyable. But I used to play. I actually played netball when I was in primary school, and I used to be quite good at it. I have no memory of doing it though, but I did it. I just don't remember it. I also did hockey briefly. We had hockey at primary school too. Not ice hockey, hockey. Shit, I pressed the wrong button. I don't even know. I can't even score. And there was a whole stigma, but it was like, yeah, netball is a girl's sport, or hockey is a girl's sport. I don't see why. Obviously, nobody did basketball in primary school, but lacrosse. No, but in secondary school, some of the girls did play lacrosse. The boys never got the chance to play lacrosse. It's kind of bullshit how like they kind of just decided, oh well, this is a feminine sport and this is a masculine sport. Because I remember the girls did do lacrosse in PE. The boys never ever got to try lacrosse. I have no idea why, really. We had to play fucking football instead, and I hated every minute of it. Absolutely hated playing football at school because I sucked. And to be honest, this is where a lot of my distaste for sports comes from. Because if you're not good at sports, you just get bullied for it. And it sucks. And the thing is, you're not good at it, but you get forced to do it. And it was like weekly torture having to try and survive an hour of fucking football with everybody getting angry because I suck. I hated those days. But I didn't do it for very long because I kind of just taught my teacher out of it. I convinced my teacher that me and the other two like people that weren't very good at it would like just practice by ourselves. Like, can we just go over here and practice? And the teacher agreed, so I didn't have to play in the actual proper match things that everybody else was doing. And I'd just go off and sit and chat to my friend instead of actually doing anything. And if the teacher came over, I'd pick up the ball. But it was when I had to actually participate in like football matches at school. It was just traumatic. It was awful being forced to do this because all the other boys, they were horrible because you'd lose. They always did the worst thing as well. They always stick you in goal. And what is like the worst place to put someone who's bad at the sport? In the goal. They think, oh, we'll just put you in goal out the way then. And then you let the goals in and everybody hates you for that day. And it's like, great. Can't help it that I'm shit at sports. And I've never liked sports. I quite like ice hockey and basketball though. Both have quite... I like basketball to play. Well, I like netball and they're not too far from each other. And I think basketball is just a bit more interesting. They're quite exciting. What's non-ice hockey on roller skates? No, just hockey, run. Field hockey on feet. just hockey. I mean, technically this is ice hockey. Do you not ever play hockey in America? Because I was thinking about that when I was choosing these games. Like, why it's called, sometimes it's just called hockey. Because it's ice hockey, really. Hate to be as a kid, so uncomfortable you're not good at it. Doubly bad as a trans person, too. I mean, it's awful as a gay person, unless you're that way inclined. Not that all gay men don't like sports, but they do sort of go together often. It's not always true, though. Look at that swimmer, whatever his name is. Tom something. But it is just, it's a hard time to be going through puberty and all that stuff anyway, when you probably don't have a lot of male friends sometimes too. Although up until like that point, I did. It was only really when I was about 15 when I started to hang around mostly with girls. I think when I was in primary school in particular, most of my friends were guys. Because that's who I played all the games with, the video games like Mortal Kombat and stuff. Oh, can we just score a goal so that this match can end? But I think it's called field hockey in a lot of places that play ice hockey seriously. Yeah, I don't feel like anybody does competitive hockey. Like normal hockey, you don't really hear about it. I can't get into this game at all. Partner played hockey a lot in private school. See, we did it in primary school, but then secondary school it stopped. I mean, I think that was the other thing that annoyed me about sports in school, is because any sports that I enjoyed, I was then no longer allowed to play. And I had to play the sports that I didn't like. I had to do you know one of the worst sports that I had to do, I remember at school? Rugby. I hated having to play rugby because it was just a very physical sort of sport and made me uncomfortable and I didn't like it and I had to do it because I was male. It was horrible. None of the girls did rugby because they might break, or I guess, or blow away in the wind. The girls did things like trampolining, which was far more fun. I eventually did do trampolining and things like that when I was like a bit older. You were allowed a lot more sort of freedom, and I did do trampolining in my last like 2 years of PE a lot. Quite a lot of us did because it was just dead chill because we used to just stand around the trampolines and chat. But it was really fun. I was actually quite good at it as well. That's the thing. It was fun. You know when you're good at something, you enjoy it a lot more. I was also good at high jump. And I enjoyed high jump because I was good at it. I realise I'm not keeping up with chat at all because this game is draining. We played rock hockey in Sweden all the time, got a decent rock and hit it with wooden clubs past the wooden poles. Rock hockey. But yeah, field hockey's quite violent too because it smack your shin, you wreck your shins. We didn't do it on grass though. We did it on the playground. We did it on concrete, and if you'd have to wear like shin guards because people would proper crack your shins with the hockey stick. Lacrosse is really popular in another part of the US. It's pretty much field hockey, right? I don't know. Is it quite the same? I thought that lacrosse used like a sort of like net hoop stick thing, isn't it? With weirder sticks, yeah. Lacrosse is also like a bit of a fancy one, I think. Hockey sticks with baseball clubs on the end. Trampoline is hype as fuck. I would still go. Yeah, trampoline's great. It's also good exercise. I played cricket with a Catholic school in East London. See, cricket's another one that I don't mind actually. I like cricket, but we never did cricket at school. Never at all. I used to play cricket in the back of my garden with my dad, not like obviously as a team, but just I used to enjoy that as a kid. And my dad liked cricket. He liked to watch cricket, so that was kind of a nice memory. he'd just bowl and I'd hit the ball, and we'd run forwards and backwards, and how many runs can you get, and then change over. I used to play with my friends as well. I had a little cricket set. I used to do tennis as well. Well, the sport that I liked at school was I liked badminton. This game, man, I can't do it. I don't know what I'm doing, and it's like the computer. Do you know what's funny is the computer is just as shit as I am. Like, the computer's not scored yet either. The computer can't play and I can't play. There are no songs in the queue. Is that even a command? I've got to at least... Oh, it fucking goes in when I'm offside. No, we've got to be stricter about the sports games. We've got to actually attempt them. When does this match end? How many sets is it? When is it over? Is it just until someone scores? You can turn off offside. It's much more fun that way. Shall I? Maybe I should have done. I didn't think about that. Boo. I don't really know how to tackle though. Penalty. Oh. Cross country running was like, yes, I did that too. That was good. I enjoyed that. Never even played it casually. I think we both played baseball in school more than cricket. See, I used to play rounders in primary school, which is basically like a simple version of softball or baseball. Less rules. And I enjoyed that and I was good at it. I also did a bit of javelin, which was alright. I like the weirder sports, the less like generic. The other thing with me in sports is I don't like team sports. I've never liked team stuff. I've never been a team person. I've always liked to do things by myself. And so that's a lot of the reason, I think, too, where I don't get on with certain sports. I'd rather do, like, high jump. It's only me. Me against everybody else. Trampolining is only me. You know, badminton's alright, but it's only one other person. I don't have to work with people. It's me versus somebody. Played softball. I love softball. That was a good PE. You know, we'd have like a month where we'd do softball and that would be good, and then they'd say, right, next month we're gonna do football, and it'd be like, oh fuck. And then everybody else would be like, hooray! And I'd be miserable. I mean, I when it came to football, I would forget my PE kit on purpose and just take the punishment so I didn't have to do it. It's weird how much of that I've forgotten as well. It's weird that Critic is such a non-event here when it's so well liked. Not convinced that there are other pieces of culture that we diverge so starkly. Maybe the Royals. But then again, I don't feel like cricket is that beloved, though. I feel like it's like the underdog of sports. Like, well, beloved is the wrong word. I think people do love it, but nobody pays attention to it. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's clearly people that love it, but you don't hear about it. It doesn't dominate the world like football does. Like, do you hear about like the latest scandal of that cricket player? Nobody gives a shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, cricket player in threesome romp in hotel with cocaine. Nobody cares. Did I score? No, they scored. Shit. Finally the game is over and we lost. How miserable was that? Press T for tackle. I want to score a goal myself. And we're out. Who won? Quarterfinals. How can I go into options and turn off offside? I don't see any offside turn off. Help computer, hello. What's a shootout? I've got to score a goal. Just one goal. Let's go with my own team. Let's go with the... Ooh, we'll go with Boston. I don't know why I like Boston as a name. It always makes me think of the Parent Trap. We'll go with Boston. That's where one of them's from. Whatever. Hi, I'm Rombar. Football and rugby. Maybe it's only accessible in the in-game menu. The option was present in the EA and it's basically the same game. What, in here? Playoffs, other scores, record holders? I'm not seeing it. Isn't being cold in hockey technically a good thing? I like to be quite hot though. Dun, 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 dun. What's that? Bum, 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 bum. See, who am I? Where am I? Where's my player? I just want to score a fucking goal. Whistle, whistle, interrupt. Boring. Feels like most of the dudes are pretty cold as ice. Check the body. See, when you play like other normal football games, like I was playing the Japanese ones, you can just change. You press a button to change to the nearest player to the ball, but in this, I'm just not really. Oh, there we go. Oh. I never understand who I'm controlling. By the time I've figured out where I am, the puck's already fucking moved. Oh. Icing. Pretty sure I remember doing that in the one we played. Could be wrong though. I think B is doing it, but it's just not doing it quite as smooth as I would like. Oops. C is shoot, but only when you've got the puck, I think. A, I ain't got a clue what the fuck A does. It's like change lines and all this stuff, but I don't see it having any effect. There's B. Whoop. Okay. Whoop. 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 You see that? You see this fancy footwork? Or puck work? Offside. I'm so bored of this rule. It needs to go in the bin. It just stops the sport being exciting. Oh, I think B is like trying to grab the thing when I'm near it. Penalty. Could be wrong though. Just go. Oh, we're playing. Am I control? Oops. You know, what year was this? 91. I can't help but feel it's a very ugly game. In fact, this wasn't 91. I haven't changed the date. This came out in. Let me get the thing. Where are we? This came out in 1993. It's pretty hideous. The football game that I played yesterday came out the same year as this. Very rarely among the better looking of their generation. I think the football game I played yesterday, it was Japanese made though, Sega one. I think it looked pretty good. Swear to God, who am I controlling? It keeps changing to the person that's not near the fucking... Oh my God. I want to win a match. I'm finding this pretty frustrating. I can't figure out how to control it. Why am I... What? Offside? Always seem like soulless garbage. Thank you. They do, because they just don't have any fun behind... Like, they don't have any fun music or, like... Just, I don't know, life. Like, that football game yesterday, it's not like it was, like, that great, but it just had a bit more fun. Why is none of my team up there? How am I supposed to pass to anybody? Tackle. Or do something. Oh, God. Oh. I feel like a lot of other sports games, they're just like kind of fun for all. Yeah, these ones are very... You've got to be into the sport, but I also just think I think there's a warranty, like with really modern games, you can achieve that realism. But in like, you know, look at this, it's not realistic, so I think it kind of hurts it by trying to be. Like, why no music? Yes, it's more realistic, but we don't have a commentator or any of the thing that modern technology kind of brought to them later. And I think later EA games did do music. You know, they often use licensed music later. Patrick. Oh. You know, like you play World Cup 98 or something. Why are they doing Zorba the Greek? Is that a hockey thing? Anyway, I'm confused. Basically, it will become redundant when a new version comes out. I just want to score a fucking goal, do you know what I mean? Like, how hard is it? Sensible Soccer's a lot better, but looks a lot less like real football. I honestly enjoyed the football game yesterday. It looked realistic enough, and it had like fancy menu music, and just was a bit more easy to control. Just pick up and play. Like, you don't need to have a degree in football to just get on with the game. Oh my God, whatever. See, why can't you just shoot? Where am I? Do you know what else is pissing me off? Is I feel like the camera is not following me. I know it's following the puck, but it's like often showing me like I don't know where I am anymore. I thought I'd got it then. Oh. Speedball 2, Mega Drive ports, technically sports. Yeah, I was looking at that today. I still play it sometimes. I was putting it in the, I put it under miscellaneous. I don't know. I think I'm being unfair. I think it's not my bag, this game. I'm sure that it's very well made and appealing to people in 1993 that enjoyed hockey, but I just think it's drab. Doesn't look very nice. Sounds miserable. And I would rather... You know, the thing is, people joke and say how shit like World Cup Italia 90 is. At least it sounds good. Do you know what I mean? At least it sounds good. It gives good energy in its shitness. But is it really that shit? I always kind of enjoyed it. But I don't like football, so... I think I enjoy the sports games to be like gamey. That's how I like my sports games. Like NBA Jam, it's just ridiculous, it's silly, and it's also just fun. I really just want to score one fucking point. Just a point, come on. Also, do you know, why does it keep giving me control of the goalie and letting me move? I keep accidentally making the goalie, like, run out halfway across the field. This is a worse game than the original EA Hockey. Do you reckon? Or is it just the person playing it? God, like, I can't score. Oops, that was a pass. See, look, nobody's here. Oh. I don't see how you can get it to go in such a tiny net. My brother still sometimes goes back to 93 because it's nostalgia for him. Japanese devs did better sports games. They knew it was more about about more than simulating sport. I agree. These games were definitely good back in the day, but I don't see them being much fun these days unless you grew up with them and or really like hockey. I think as well, it's like, you know, yesterday we played J-League Pro Soccer, right? The leap from 1 to 2 was much bigger than, let's say, NHL 93-94. This almost seems like exactly the same game to me. I don't see the difference. It feels very lazy. Just like, let's just get some more money this year and tweak it a little bit. Instead of it being a new game. And they become almost like shovelware, don't they, you know? It's like the jokes when you go to like second-hand stores, it's just full of like obsolete FIFAs because nobody wants them. Fuck! Oh my god, I can't win! I guess I scored. I don't know how. I just pressed B and forwards and shit. Yay! Let's do that again. God save the Queen. Fuck. I really don't feel like I'm controlling the game much though. I'm just kind of pressing buttons and directions and hoping something happens. I can't even control who I'm changing to. Do you know what else made the football game that I played yesterday really good? The radar. The radar made that so much more. Like, you could see where your team was while you were playing. That made it really easy to keep track of. I knew where I was, I knew where the next player was, where to pass it to. Whereas, like, on here, I can't see because they're off screen. Like, whoa, where are we now? Why did the camera go? One EA Sports game I like is PGA Tour 2. See, I'm very excited to find that there's a golf game that I played growing up too, and I'm sort of looking forward to finding what it is. I don't know which one it is, because I've never bothered to revisit it, but we'll eventually discover which golf game I played as a kid. Golf games are chill. I like golf games. And EA doesn't make only bad games, and they published a lot of good games as well. Like, people are sometimes, I do think that people are overly harsh sometimes on EA, but myself included. But I always thought that, like, their FIFA series was really drab in the 16-bit era, whereas FIFA 98 was pretty good fun. But I remember we owned FIFA 96 on the Super Nintendo, and I thought it was just dreadful. Whereas, like, on Ultimate Soccer, I actually played a lot of Ultimate Soccer and World Cup Italia 90, but FIFA 96 was boring. So boring and annoying and sounded miserable. But then FIFA 98, which is EA, I think, was a lot more fun because it had, it managed to, that's the thing, 16-bit FIFA's shite. It is. It's really bad. It's clunky, it's ugly. But when you got to, like, FIFA 98, they added a commentator, and that made, you know, the lack of music fine because you had a commentator and it was interesting. And it had the sights and the sounds of a real football match, whereas this just doesn't, because it's 16-bit. And it's hockey, but you know what I mean. Who the what? EA got a long-standing and well-deserved reputation for releasing lazy, soulless sequels that were just rehashes of earlier flukes. It upsets me that EA is still going while Data East tanked. Yes, you have to wonder. One EA Sports game I like is I read that one. Golf games only got good in the PS1 generation, even then it was markedly worse than Pro Evolution Soccer for a long time. Do you know what I did play though that I forgot existed until recently? It was Premier Manager. I don't know why the hell I played that, except my friend had it. I don't know how I played it either. It's not like I knew anything about football. But I still played it. Oh shit. I kind of love football management games, to be honest. They feel like RPGs. Yeah. Yeah. We should have a proper go at Premier Manager. Maybe you can, like, help me out. There's 2 games on the Mega Drive. It's ridiculous. I played one of them. I played the first one, I think, growing up. Don't do that. I'm off here. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, it's been just flicky in this all evening. It's not probably been a very interesting stream for many people, I'm afraid. I don't think I've had a very interesting week. Oh, please just score. I would love to win. Don't score. You bitch. Where's the puck? Where am I? What's going on? tried. There's loads of these fucking games as well. You fully experienced Mercs this week can't have been that. Oh yeah, when was that? Was that Monday? I am both Premier Manager and 97 on MD. I was sad. Championship Manager 01 and 02 was the one I played the most. How many hours? I was made a point of not getting into the modern Football Manager games because they would ruin my life. I played the one that had like the underside of a football boot shoe on it. I think it was the first one, Premier Manager 1. And you didn't really do a lot, and then I remember like you did the match and you got to watch like little neon light signs showing you like goal. Just wanna smack this goalkeeper's head in with this hockey stick, I swear. Why can't he just get out of the way? Don't score. I don't know how to defend. I don't know how to stop them. How to get the puck off them. Oof. Period over. I think that's why I stopped there. TM3 went too deep. Third. Bum bum bum. Stop that. How do I win? I wish I could just know how to change players effectively. I can do the passing stuff. I can't seem to get to be the player that's near the fucking puck. Like, right. Oh my god. Oh. Like, why can't I tackle? What the fuck is tackle? Like, my player's right there. Stop him. Welcome back. Freezing here too. Went on a walk. So cold. It's really cold here as well on the ice rink. Bum 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 bum. Oh, what the hell was that? Like, can it just like sort of aim for me, please? I don't understand this game's control scheme at all. What? I just went right. Oh my god. Oh! Stop! So difficult. Where's all my team? Who the fuck is he passing that puck to? Like, what the hell? I pressed B in the direction of my other teammate to pass it to him, and he just, like, launched it into the air to nothing. None of this makes sense. You know, the other thing too is a lot of this, it's auto-controlling. It's not me controlling the player sometimes. Like, I switch to the person that's, like, on defense, and he just keeps going forwards. And I'm trying to make him go backwards, actually try and, like, tackle the person that's got the puck, but he's just moving away. Can you not tackle in this sport? Do you just have to block or something? Because I don't understand why the computer is automatically making my supposedly player-controlled character keep going forwards. Like the one with the star underneath. I'm pressing up, but he's going down still. And then there, why can't I switch to this person that's close? Oh. Fucking period over. Oh my god, you know, let me look at this again. Defense. A is hold. What the hell is holds hook? Poke check. Switch to closest player. B to switch to goalie. C is a speed burst. Holds hook. I guess that's tackle. Maybe? Passes puck. Changes lines. Oh, what? It seems a very unintuitive scheme. Why A is tackle when you're on defense, but when you're on offense, it's like... Oh, am I going the right way? It's not shoot, it's like change line or something. I swear the change to the closest player button does not actually function as appropriately. Unless it's because I'm on auto change lines, maybe that's interfering. Maybe I should have it on manual. Oh my god. Like, I'm just on a default match. It shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard to score a goal. You know, like in the tournament, in the grand final, on like difficulty hard mode or something, whatever. But like, why doesn't it just pick up and play as easy as the others? Of all the sports games that I've played, usually you can just kind of YOLO a goal even when you don't really know what you're doing. But like this, this game, it's not like the computer's scoring loads either. Nobody can score. Endless forwards and backwards. So... Oh my god. Put a picture of Hockey Dream but Mario Limits in the stream. Redeem. I mean, if you cut him out, I'll add him. Because I did like that picture. I want the mullet guy. Yeah, you go, yeah, go. I swear I can't shoot. I can't get a fucking goal. It was a total fluke last time. I'm trying to tackle this guy, but nothing is happening. I'm pressing buttons, nothing seems to happen. It's a total mystery. I'm pressing A. Isn't this supposed to be a hook? How do you get the How do you get the puck off the opponent? I think it's C. But the manual said A is hook. What the hell is going on? It's going to be the end of the period again. Game over. Stars of the game. Oh god, whatever. I don't care. We fucking drew. That's my canon. Stars of the game. Patrick Roy. Good for him. I'm done. I'm so done. I don't understand this game. There's so many more of this game as well, but it's just a total mystery to me. Ugh. Oh, I've been playing the whole time with the title as Flicky. Oh, that's gonna real piss me. That's pissing me off. I need to do it all again, I'm afraid. Oh. That really bugs me. My OCD is going crazy.